Hey everybody, how we doing today? Beautiful day here in the Florida Keys. I am, got a little bit of a breeze. But I forgot my camera at home, or at least I forgot the GoPro. But fortunately, my Patreon supporters bought me this iPhone 12 Pro a few months ago, just for these scenarios. But I've been wanting to upgrade my phone because my old iPhone 7, it worked except the camera died on it. So I really couldn't use it for any of this stuff. So I figured, hey, better safe than sorry. Dang, look at that dude. What you doing, boy? Get out of here. So today we are gonna try to make do using the iPhone, trying not to lose it overboard, try not to break it, and see if we can make a little video out of it. The plan for today is to head out and do some prospecting in these basins here, looking to see if the sea trout have showed up yet. I'm sure they are. Water temps, air temps have dropped down. We've been consistently high 70s, so that puts the water temps in the mid 70s. Really haven't been any big cold fronts down here yet. There's been a few up top. That generally will kickstart and start moving those fish down. So I figured what I'm gonna do for the next couple of weeks is just do some prospecting, see if I could find some spots that are holding them, just test those out. I haven't done this in the last couple of years because I've been waiting to develop my own paddle tails just for this fishery. Well, a bunch of other stuff as well, but before I really got back into it, I wanted to use my own paddle tails. So I've got those developed, got production on those. So I'll be releasing, well, they're already available, but I'll be doing a release about those coming up soon. But now that I have those, I can go back to doing the kind of fishing in this fall fishery, especially using those paddle tails. But that is the plan. Just do a little prospecting out in this little basically cove area here. These are all up and down from basically here where the Big Pine 7 Mile Bridge south to Key West. You have all the islands that go out from US 1 out to the Gulf of Mexico. These are all the exterior points there. And inside them, there are these open, what they call basins like this. And they tend to be a mixture of grass flats with some deeper channels run through it, with some deeper water basins in them. And those sea trout and a lot of other species, jacks, bluefish, cudas, mackerels, they come down and they're a high food area because of the grassy bottom. You got a lot of pinfish and pilchards and a lot of little crustaceans. So they'll move down from up on the Gulf side coastline, mainland, down to these areas over here and just eat up and grow bigger. So that's what we're gonna look to do, is try to find those pockets of fish and see if we can put some paddle tails to work. So that is the plan, and not to lose this phone. The basic rigs we're gonna use is either a 1/4 ounce, or what I'm gonna do today is a 1/2 ounce, because I'm gonna do some deeper water. Plus I might do a little bit of trolling, but that's the 1/2 ounce All About the Bait fish head jig head. This is one of my custom painted All About the Bait 4-inch paddle tails. I'm gonna use this for prospecting so I can cover a lot of water, since I don't know where those fish are and they tend to be a schooling fish. So I want to be able to cast, fan cast, fan cast, fan cast, move, fan cast, fan cast, fan cast, move. Heavier weight gets it down to the bottom faster, so I could I don't have to sit and wait for it to sink before I start the retrieve. And again, I could work more water faster. So that's primarily that. A little bit shallower water, I would go to the 1/4 ounce, and then switch over when I find the fish to the 1/8 ounce fish head jig head. And then this, I'm using the All About the Bait Esky shrimp. That's a 3-inch version there. This will be more precise targeting when I find the area where fish are, cast out, and just let this slow sink down to the bottom, and then a slower retrieve, and then entice them that way. again, you could use this for prospecting, but you just can't cover as much water as something like this, where with the heavier weight, I could toss it a mile and it'll sink fast, so I could start cranking right away. Plus, I might do a little bit of trolling, and this will help to get that bait down towards the bottom. So that's our rigs. Just using the Esky 7-footer, 10-pound, my light rods for this. 20-pound leader, doesn't need anything super big, but probably going to end up losing quite a bit of these paddle tails because a lot of toothy critters, but we should catch a lot of other fish as well for some fun fishing. So that's our rig. All right, we're set up in this kind of a channel. I'm going to kind of work this edge. You can kind of see it there. These are almost shipping channels that run out to the Gulf of Mexico, so they're pretty deep. And I'm just going to cast to those edges. The wind is blowing me back in, but that's okay. I'm staying in the channel. A little bit weedy, but hopefully that'll still work out. You guys aren't going to be able to watch because I can't hold the phone and the my rod at the same time, but let's see what happens here. So I'm going to start with the paddle tail and work it. All right, we got fish on. Hit the paddle tail. Decent size, whatever it is. Oh, it's a mutton. Got our mutton. Yeah, it's kind of mixed bag fishing when you're just kind of throwing stuff out there. It's a good one. Actually close to a keeper size mutton. Bam! And that's with the paddle tail there. Ta-da! Boom! So I'll throw this guy over. Not bad, not bad. All right, keep casting. All right, we're gonna alternate plans here. We're almost exactly wind against the tide, and it means I'm not moving anywhere. I'm not anchored up, but I'm not going anywhere, so I'm really not covering the water like I like. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Mirage Drive, my pedals, and then I'm just gonna cruise around with the pedals and then bottom bounce that rig there, or the shrimp, I'm not sure. Just so that we get some kind of coverage to try to find some fish. But at the moment, not too much action. All right, we got fish on. Looks like a yellow jack. Come on this side, buddy. Come on this side. Oh, no. No, no, no. Come on this side. Ugh. There he goes. Or a big blue runner. Nice. Got this on the Esky shrimp. And he's yellow. Bada boom. Yellow guy. There we go. That'd be a yellow jack. Purdy, purdy. Got him on the Esky shrimp. Give that back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. There it goes. Esky shrimp. Yellow jack. Bam. All right, you're out of here. Get going. All right, we just moved out to the entrance. This is the boaters channel going into the backcountry. It's a pretty deep channel. We got the perfect tide. I should have brought some chum out here and I would have whacked everything, but all I'm doing is because I saw all these weeds running through here. I was throwing the paddle tail, but it just, it's a pain because it gets caught in these weeds. But as soon as I threw that shrimp out, then I seen a bunch of fish chasing. They're looking for the shrimp to come out with these weeds and then gobble them up. So it's the perfect outgoing tide. So that works best in this circumstance. So let's keep on catching. Oh, there we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, another one. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely hanging out underneath here. Not my sea trout, but fun fighter. Bam! There he goes. I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for letting me bend the rod. There's a massive school of those jacks. You can see them right under me. They're just schooling. Yeah, they're down there. Oh, there you are. You can see them all there. I also see some long creatures. So those are either Spanish or Cero mackerels in this mix. Yeah, everything's following these lures. I think they're keying in on the smaller baits coming through these this weed lines. That's why that little shrimp 3 inches is really driving them crazy. So as soon as I put this thing down, they go after it. Not my trout though. All right, there we go. Same thing. I think we got a same thing. There's just a massive school down there, these things. Yeah. Big old kingfish bait right there. Quack, 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 quack. All right, got to stay focused. Looking for sea trout. Oh, there we go. What we got? Ooh, porgy. I swapped over to a bucktail jig. Bam, get your bam. I'm just, as I'm drifting, I'm just bottom bouncing this guy. That kind of catches everything. Man, they are loving the bucktail. More of the blue runners. Yeah, that school is just hanging out right below me. This is a smaller one. Bucktail jig for the win. Ow, ow, ow. Nard shots. Well, this is kind of the sucky part of going to the outside. got caught at low tide, so I got to pull all the way across this flats here. But fortunately got the wind to my back, so it's not horrible, but still very inefficient. But we might hit a couple spots on the way back, so let's check things out. Alrighty, we are done for the day. The sun has set. Bam. I actually don't mind these 6 o'clock sunsets, because it just means I just got to get in, get out. I got 3 hours to fish, catch stuff, and then that's it. So it kind of forces me to be very efficient and effective. But yeah, no trout for me today. So just gonna check off this spot as a no-go. Tomorrow I think is gonna be a somewhat decent day as well. So I think I might go down the road a little bit and hit another one of my spots, see if possibly they're in there. And then just wing it, kind of wait for a cold front to move through. And that generally kind of shakes things up, moves fish in. And then I'll talk to some of the guys to see if they're seeing any of the trout around. But otherwise, fun day, bent a rod, and can't beat that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Thank you to my GoPro 12 Pro for saving the day. Even though I think I did some this way, but Instagramming it. But most of them I think are horizontal, so got to work on that, or hopefully not forget my GoPro. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.